So, we're not finished. We've got the Batman. Obviously, I saw the old trailer from a while ago. I think Renael has as well.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the more modern trailer. We're just going to give our take on the Batman, really.
Let's do it.
That's it. Is it just me, yeah? Why is Gotham always dark? Or is it meant to be that way?
Oh, it's meant to be that way.
But I feel like most DC films are dark.
Yeah.
Why?
Crime.
So there's no crime in any other city?
No, but like all of the interesting crime is at night. If you think about it, Marvel films are actually going to be opposite.
And that's the
This is what
problem that I
happens.
think happens. I feel
No.
like DC's trying to be too opposite to Marvel's vibrant.
See, I think that's actually perfect. Don't do what works for you. I couldn't imagine like when Batman has like a scene and there's like stuff happening during the day. I don't know why it just doesn't really work.
Because you're just
And
seeing
it's
a
the whole-
black and grey suit,
Yeah, and even
rubber
then it's
suit.
the whole mysteriousness and the whole
No,
oh, you don't know
kind
when
of
they're
vibe.
coming. Blah, blah,
Okay,
blah, blah, which it's
maybe.
supposed to be,
Maybe.
but I don't know why people are saying Gotham. I honestly don't get it. This is why I'm not a big Batman fan. There's just so much problems with it. But it's fine.
You're not a Batman fan?
Not really.
What?
Fear is a tool. When that light hits the sky,
He looks better. He really does. And
That's what I
everyone
was
was
about
so
to say.
against it. Everyone was like, "Oh, what, really?"
it's a warning.
Thoughts on him?
Love it already.
Suit?
Everyone was like, "Twilight, Twilight, Twilight. Why have you got Twilight in there?"
Do you know what?
It's okay.
For me, he seems like he plays a good young Batman. Because that's what he
Yeah,
is,
it's
isn't
the
it? He's a
whole.
young Batman.
Yeah, I do think.
Growing
I think
into
this
the
is
role.
where Affleck sort of lost it. I think he just wasn't refined.
Ben just wasn't good.
He just wasn't refined.
I don't know why they made it him anyway.
Well, no, we know why they made it him. It's Ben Affleck.
Yeah, but he's shit though.
But it's Ben Affleck.
He's also a Daredevil.
Like people, yeah, and I think he did Daredevil better.
Yeah, that,
I
do you know
think
how
he
bad
did,
that
yeah,
is?
which says a lot.
Horrible. Square. That Arkham Asylum
Not even
combos.
funny. Beat down. Are you gonna pretend?
This is about a king and prisoners to match.
I don't know. Oh, rumor. Allegedly, production had to be stopped because them two keep having too much sex
No way.
on set. Allegedly.
On set.
On set. And Ryan, is that his name? Ryan?
I think so.
Batterson stopped working out.
Oh. COVID's no joke, I suppose.
And that as well.
But it must be said. I don't know. I don't believe it. All I'm sad about is the fact that Jim Parsons isn't the Riddler.
Yeah.
I know he's not really a crime person, but it would be great.
Won't be long before you've nothing.
How is that? What's his name? Colin Farrell.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
He does. It looks good, doesn't it?
Even the theme. Oh, this is great.
It's just polished, isn't it?
Maybe we're not so different. Who are you under there?
Thank you. That's what it's supposed to be, yes. Thank you.
That looks great.
What is the Batman? Oh, actually, he's young.
That
We'll
was
let
the
it go.
Batmobile.
We'll let it go.
How is that Colin Farrell, man? Is it Colin Farrell? I think so.
Not gonna lie, kind of disappointed with how the Batmobile looks, but
Definitely.
I'll let it go. Slightly biased, I'll let it go. See, just look better than Spider-Man. Way better. Completely different league.
Spider-Man looks better.
No, this looks way more interesting.
Spider-Man
Way more interesting. Way more interesting. Way more action. Batman's focused. There's still emotion. There's still, oh, what are you under there? There's still that whole, we want to find out who Batman really is. Still looks like a badass. No one's got the limelight.
I mean, the Spider-Man trailer was better.
No.
But Batman was more interesting than Tom Holland. 100%.
No. This
100%.
is a better trailer. In terms of...
It depends on what you like, though.
Well, okay, no, it's not. It's a
Yeah.
better trailer for what the film is.
Yeah, that's what I mean,
This made me
yeah.
want to see the film. The Spider-Man trailer did not make me want to see Spider-Man. It made me want to see what happens, but I didn't give a crap about Spider-Man.
I've got you.
Go on.
That film is a tie-up. This is a starter.
True. And that's a... But it's even then, tie-up should be hype.
No,
It
but
should be-
not really, because the weight of the two previous would have you in the seat already.
Okay.
This is meant to make you want to see
Draw
the
in.
first one.
Okay, no,
So
that's
comparing 3 to 1
That's true. No,
is
I
a
see what you
bit
mean. I see what you mean.
unfair.
I'll let you have that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to
But
have that. That makes
this
sense.
was really, really good.
It was
Really
flawless.
good.
But you see, again, the problem I have with the whole Batman series, and actually it's weird because I really liked Gotham for that reason. I kind of want to find out more about the villains, which I don't really have in the Spider-Man series.
Batman has the greatest villains of all time.
But
His
I think,
villains are the
but
best.
I think this is probably why I'm not a huge Batman fan. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of what they're talking makes sense.
100%.
Like a lot of what they're doing, like I mean, even in Spider-Man, a lot of the time it actually doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why Dr. Octopus is so mad.
Yeah,
he
for
needs
sure.
to calm.
Even Lizard.
You've had a bad life. Chill.
Yeah, chill,
Like,
yeah, for sure.
I know you have money. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah. You
you're not
know,
even
if
broke.
they're poor, you'd be like, alright.
Yeah, but like, you got all this tech. You're okay.
Yeah, true.
Calm down. But I mean,
And Lizard wants to turn
Patterson.
everyone to lizards. But yeah, Patterson.
credit. I was like, actually, yeah, I thought the voice would be rubbish. But I'm vengeance.
It's
like,
looking like a 10 out of 10.
vengeance.
Yeah, for sure. It's looking like
I
a
was
10 out of
impressed,
10,
I
I'm
was
not going to lie. And I hope WB don't mess with the film, because WB has a habit of ruining their films.
Which they will.
Hopefully not. Give him a trilogy. Do you know what this reminded me of? No. Do you know what this reminded me of?
Go on.
The original trilogy.
As long as they get the story,
The Christian Bale trilogy.
Yeah, if they get the story okay, sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is the other problem. They're gonna have to come up with new convoluted story if they're gonna do this.
But that's
And I think-
okay.
and
That's
I think-
easy.
I think that's what Marvel do very well.
Yeah. I don't even think Marvel do stories too well. Do you know what I think they just do? They just lead into every film and just tie it in, like they
And
should
that's
with
good
their normal
story- but you see,
universe.
that's good storywriting.
But comic books have been doing this for
But it's good
years.
storywriting, and I think that's
Batman
why.
could easily do that.
But I think that's why when you see remakes of, I say remakes, different characters playing the same hero,
Yeah.
they're so distinct but hark back to the original that it works.
Yeah.
That's something DC do not do very
Terrible.
well. They only do it really well with Batman, and even then I wouldn't say they do really well.
Yeah. But they're trying. They're getting there.
Which is why I think give it time, but I say I can see why Marvel make it work.
But look now, they're doing it. Flash. Have you seen the Flash? They're mixing
Yeah,
old
it's
Batman
good. It's
into
good.
the Flash. So we're getting there.
They need to speak to the crew that do Injustice and have a word.
Black Adam.
I still don't understand why we don't have an Injustice film.
Do you know why we don't have an Injustice film? Because
It
DC
would work.
haven't built it. They haven't built it. So
It
that's
works so
but it has to
well.
be built.
Especially now. Avengers has had so much hype.
yeah.
Come on!
Yeah, for sure.
People who aren't even big DC fans would watch it to see if it compares with the Avengers.
100%.
And, you know, if you're playing Injustice right now and you don't know much about it, look it up. It's really good. They don't even need to come up with a plot. They could do the whole plot that is
Follow
there.
the
and they could put it-
games.
Yeah.
Follow Injustice 1 and 2 and that's
you've
it.
got a movie. You've got a movie. Like it's that well thought out.
Yeah.
And I mean, Injustice does get a lot of like slack, but I'm like, to be honest, I think that's one of the best things DC ever did.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
really do. I think when they did Mortal Kombat versus DC, it was a bit
Terrible. Terrible.
It was just a bit like, this looks really good, but it's not actually very
Terrible.
good. Whereas Injustice should have a film.
They
I
should.
really think it should have a film.
But
Even the whole Batman, Superman spoilers if you're playing the
But
game.
as I said, they should have built on it. And also the reason why DC can't do that Injustice thing, they start too much projects, kill it, remake it, kill
Yeah.
it. They need to just continue.
Just stick and
Why do we have two Batmans right
Yeah,
now?
which is what Marvel does very well. They're very to the point and everything is planned, but that's because great story writing. Clear linear plans.
Marvel will make a Catwoman film, but Halle Berry will be in it somehow, doing something. She might not be the same Catwoman, but she'll be in it, and we'll go,
here's the
You know what
equipment
I'm
that I
saying?
use, blah blah blah. There'll be some tie-in,
You know?
that she, and that's what I mean. I think that's what they do.
But yeah, we could talk about this for ages.
Well done, Patterson, though.
Well done,
I'm
Patterson.
actually impressed. I thought you'd be this frail little kid, and you actually
Done well.
were pretty threatening.
Yeah.
When he said, "I am vengeance," I was like, "Damn, boy, is that you?
I'm vengeance.
You vengeance, yeah."
What have you done?
Yeah, I was impressed. So credit.
But yeah, it's been your boy Rats and Grumpy Renael
Be back.
from the Ice Cold Show.
Subscribe
Do
now.
that now.